Hey guys, and welcome to LSPDFR, which is a mod for GTA 5. Now, I am today going to be doing a patrol in Paleto Bay highway type of area. I am highway patrol, so I will be patrolling all of that, but I've been helping out with the Sheriff's Department out in Paleto Bay, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. So, welcome aboard. Let's go ahead and call ourselves beginning our tour of duty, which is 1041 and 10-8, which means in service. So, 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, show me 1041, 10-8 available for calls. Alright, so let's go ahead and sneak out here onto the interstate. I do hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. I do hope. Mine's not too bad thus far. I did try to do a patrol in Los Santos, you think yesterday, and it did not work out well for me. There's too much going on. I spent more time just, trying to handle traffic or, decide whether I was going to go pull somebody over because they were ramping up on the side of the curb, and it was just so much going on. I decided against it and decided to instead not do patrol out there, at least even record a video. So I was sad. I honestly was. I was really hoping to be able to, it would be interesting, but there was just, oh man, it was brutal. I couldn't deal with it. I could not deal with it at all. Alright guys, so I decided to come down US Route 1. There are usually a lot of illegally parked vehicles. So I'm going to go ahead and swoop over here because there's definitely one over here underneath the sign. It's definitely not the guy that owns the fruit stand. I know that guy. He usually parks next to his actual stand. This is definitely not, it. So I'm going to go ahead and double check the area, make sure nobody's here, and kind of move on from there. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, can you show me 10-7 out with a gray truck out at US Route 1? Alright, so definitely nobody in the vehicle or even around it, and I'll go ahead and walk over here for a second and see back here. Alright, so I don't see anybody, so I'm going to go ahead and put one on the driver's side window, so it's the first thing they see.
We have an illegally parked vehicle.
I guess I have to break the window for some reason.
License plate 85 Charles Lincoln John 390. Proceed with patrol.
Alright. So, unfortunately, we've got a broken window too, so claim vandalism, maybe. Let's see what happens. I don't want to be that guy, though. I'm looking at AT dispatch. Show me 10-8 available for calls and code 4 off my previous call. Alright, so I'm going to continue to go down US Route 1. Up here on the right, there usually are a few others, so I'm going to head down there. See if I can jump in front of this truck here. I don't know why I said jump in front of the truck, like I didn't have 10 years to do it, but never really know. Alright, so this one, if you guys remember, this camper was here in my last episode, so obviously they did not come back and get the come back and take the ticket and actually do something with it. So I am going to go ahead and call a tow truck for this one because it has been out here for a couple days now. So go ahead and call it in. So that's one of the macros. I don't know if you guys saw that. It just flashes just for a second, and then it disappears. So It's pretty cool. You know, it saves a little bit of time. I had to do a lot of adjustments to make it work just right, but well worth it. Well worth it. Alright, so this car, on the other hand, was not here last time, so I'm definitely just going to be writing him a citation, parking ticket, really. See if I can do it without breaking the window. Not sure, though. Willing 18 dispatch. Out with a illegally parked Corinne, license plate 89 Sam Charles Zebra 433. Writing a parking ticket. Alright, I didn't have to break the window. Of course, it looks like
We have an
it's not
illegally
broken,
parked
but
vehicle in
some
not
clear
showing
glass.
target vehicle license plate.
The front one looks actually broken to me, but not like broken, but
Zebra
like it doesn't have one.
Proceed with patrol.
I do need to go ahead and grab something out of the back of my car really quick. Alright. I wish I need to get rid of a couple of things in here. I can't seem to get my Alfredo plug-in to work, so I can actually have the actual guns I should be going out on duty with. And I could use the trainer, but and I probably should, because I'd prefer that the machine pistol. It just gets in my way. I don't like using it. I don't like when it shows up in my wheel. Obviously not in GTA. I love it. But, you know, in LSPDFR, on the other hand, I don't like it. I want to use just the Glock and an M16 if necessary. But alright, so I'm not going to go too far out here. I'm literally just going to turn around and come back in the median. So I just, you know, didn't want to cut across traffic and, you know, do it that way, because, you know, it's not safe. So I go up here, turn around. Whoa. Alright, so this guy just turned his lights off. Not entirely sure why. Trying to pull him over, make sure that everything is okay with him. I just don't understand. They're still driving with their lights off. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, really? Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to get to a safer spot. Except for going across traffic just isn't a good idea regardless. Still going to do my policeman's alley right here, so it'll protect them and me as well. We're Lincoln 18 dispatch. Can you show me 1011 out with a Emperor, a two-tone blue and white? Can I get a 1028 on the Emperor? Go ahead and walk up here with look at the license plate. Yeah, well, I don't have a flashlight or anything. Only 18 dispatch. The 1028 is going to be 24 Ida Tom Paul 049.
Suspect's license plate 24 Ida Tom Paul 049.
Francisco.
A traffic felony. Proceed with caution.
10-4. Vehicle is occupied ×2. Evening, ma'am. You know why I stopped you this evening? Well, you're driving around with your headlights off, and your you know, back lights weren't working either since they're all connected. So, do you have your license, registration, proof of insurance I can grab from you? Give them. All right, Miss Francisco, I'll be right back with you. So we can go ahead and run her plate, run her license and stuff really quick, and then I will decide at that point what I'm going to do. It drives me crazy. I need to get that fixed. All right, so her license is suspended. She's been stopped 4 times, so she is actually going to be going to jail tonight. So I will take care of that here just a little bit. Let me go ahead and get his information as well. Hey man, do you mind if I go ahead and get your license, registration, proof, or just your driver's license is fine. Huh. Oh, I know why. Alright, Bryce Wilson. Alright, Mr. Wilson, I'll be right back with you. Okay, so for this one, I'm just going to do a... I'm just going to go do a ped check on that one. Oh, I guess I got to get closer to him. Oh, Mr. Bryce Wilson. Well, I guess not. I guess I actually have to go to my car. You listen to that annoying sound again. Alright, so... Not sure if that's right. Oh, okay, here we go. I just put too many L's. Alright, so he seems fine. There's no, he's definitely not wanted, and he does have a valid license, so if he wants to take the vehicle, he can. Alright, Ms. Thompson, so it looks like your license is suspended, and which means you're driving with a suspended license. It's obviously not a good thing. I am going to have to ask you to get out of the vehicle. Mr. Bryce, if he wants to take the vehicle, he can. Otherwise, I can call him a taxi, and we'll have to get your vehicle towed. So it's really up to him. But if you don't mind, go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me.
Stop!
So right now, I'm going to go ahead and put you in handcuffs. Alright, Miss Francisco. I said Miss Thompson. I was way wrong. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and have her sit down here. Just a little bit. Kind of floating down the hill there. Alright, sir. Well, if you want to take it, you're more than welcome to. I can call you a taxi. You just kind of let me know. Go and call you a taxi? Alright, so we'll go ahead and call you a taxi. I'm going to go ahead and call a tow truck for this vehicle. And a taxi for him. It's telling me I have to issue him a warning, so I'm going to issue him a warning for riding around with somebody with a riding around someone with an expired. Oh my gosh! How about that? We're going to give him a warning for running out in the middle of the road.
Whatever.
All right, Kylie. So let's go ahead and. Do you have anything that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me, or anyway? In any way? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and search it really quick. Well, actually, since you are a female, I'm going to wait for a female officer to get here. If not, then what we're going to do is go ahead and we'll search you down at the police station. I was just making sure you didn't have any guns or anything on you, which I can see that there aren't. Looking 18 dispatch, can I get an additional 32 for transport out at US Route 13?
assistance needed for a suspect placed under arrest in Braddock Pass.
Copy that. On my way.
Roger.
Wow, that's not necessary. Alright, so she's going to be the female officer. She's going to go ahead and search you, and we'll just let it go from there. Alright, so since we did arrest her, I do need to go ahead and fill out the paperwork for that. So, let's see. Our arrest report. Charges. Traffic. Driving while license was suspended. Alright, so I'm just gonna say, you know, she was pulled over when driving with her headlights out or off. And yeah, that was more than likely she turned them off so she wouldn't get caught, but you know, it doesn't work that way. If she hadn't, you know, turned them off, I probably wouldn't have pulled her over. 1028 showed suspended license. So why did I say suspended? That's actually 1027 showed suspended. 1027. Gotta love the paperwork. Gotta love the paperwork. 1027. Alright, so got her in the system. Log out. And we'll go ahead and jump back on the road. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and head back to, you know, Paleto Bay. It's where I was, you know, planning on staying. But you know, once you come around and you do a couple things, it's funny where you'll end up. It's like another camper parked there. That's great. I'll go ahead and write him a citation if he's still there. Well, that guy came and moved his vehicle, but now there's a car there. I'm not going to do traffic enforcement all night for parked cars, but I might do that a little bit later. Right, meow though? No, I'm going to go back into Paleto Bay. Hang out with these peeps. Lane 18 dispatch, could you show me code 4 on that last traffic stop? I want arrest. And show me 10-8 available for calls. Alright guys, so I just got a call for assisting in tracking mode. And like an 18 dispatch, show me 1097 en route. East on Paleto Boulevard. Alright, so he actually should be I think he's actually going to be coming in behind me. Officer, I mean, it's supposed to be somewhere, but I think I'm going to head over there to the southeast. This is actually a first for me. I have no idea where to head to, so I'm going to kind of go over to where the air unit is. Great Ocean Highway. Okay, so he is back on the highway. Fleeing on foot. Okay, they're all... Can't say Great Ocean Highway and they're down there. I was headed that direction. Like an 18 dispatch going code 3 down US Route 1. Trying to catch up. Alright, so they are definitely fleeing on foot. I'm not going the right way. My goodness. Got Noobville over here. Oh, can't even get through there. It's a good thing we have air unit on them. They probably would have been gone already. I'm gonna turn off my siren. It's not necessary at this point. Alright, so finally got on the road. I wasn't going to go back on the interstate. It's just not worth the risk running code 2 and then somebody rear-ending somebody because they freak out or something. So that cop's going the wrong direction as well. Lane 18 dispatch, show me 1032. I see the suspect in sight. It's a good thing I'm in an SUV. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Alright, well, they just fell. I'm not entirely sure what we're chasing him for, but seems to be important. Alright, so wonder if he's gonna go through the water. Nope. Alright, so he doesn't realize he's running into somebody else. There we go. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. Oh. Oh wow, they're actually shooting him. Get down on the ground, get down on the ground, get down on the ground, get down on the ground. Hands up.
Whatever the hell you're doing!
Down, get down, get down. Alright. Go put your hands on your back. Alright, man, what are you running for today? Fredo Martzet. What are you running for, Fredo? And I'm going to call in the transport for this guy. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit. I love the floating. Can't make it look too normal. Alright, man, do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me, or anything? You sure? Alright, let me go ahead and search you. It's so awkward. It's so awkward. A forged ID card, a digital camera, some credit cards, and some chewing tobacco. Alright, Fredo, so I'm going to go ahead and call in a transport to come pick you up. And they're going to go ahead and take you down to the police station.
Assistance required for a suspect placed under arrest in Paleto Bay.
Queen 2, we are on our way.
Roger.
Might take them a minute to get here. Oh. Just get. Oh, man. What are they going to do? Looks like they're going to. Oh. Actually, pretty smooth driving. I'm quite impressed with that driving job. God did a good job. Thanks, man. Alright, so they're going to take him down to the county jailhouse here in Paleto Bay. Paleto Bay. So, we can go ahead. Well, like an 18 dispatch. Show me 10-8. Code 4 off that last. Alright, so, while I'm, calling out these, 10-8 is, ready for calls, 10-7 is out of service. If you were if somebody's broken down on the side of the road, you can go 10-7. It's basically saying, don't dispatch any calls to me because I'm going to be out of my vehicle, things like that. And then, 1032 is on scene. Those are all going to be some of the major ones you're going to see. So, that guy was, they called it out as, fleeing on foot, but that is also known as a 1070, which is a foot pursuit, and then a 1080.
Dispatch calling Unit 1, Lincoln 18. We've got a person carrying a knife on Great Ocean Highway.
Where's he at? Lincoln 18 dispatch. I am on location 1023. Whoa! Alright, so I'm not going to let this guy get close to me, so I'm going to go ahead and pull away and you know, these kind of situations are tough because, you know, there's a lot of stuff that can happen. You know, if he comes running at me, if he's able to, um, see, that's what I'm talking about, the stun gun. So if he's able to, you know, resist the taser and stuff, then that becomes a different issue. Sir, get down your hands. No, 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 no. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down.
LSPD,
Don't do anything.
Don't make me
Don't
shoot
you dare do anything. Get down the ground. Get down the ground. Go ahead and let go of the knife. Oh. Thank you. It's a smart decision, man. Smart decision. Look at AT dispatch. I am code 4. I do have knife and 1 suspect in custody. Alright. Alright, Chris, go ahead and stand up for me.
Attention, this is dispatch. We are code 4. No further units required.
What do you walk around with a knife for, man? You know it's a weapon. You can't just be walking around, you know, you just walked across the highway to, you know, walk over here with a knife. There's a person over there, not sure what you were doing or anything. I mean, I don't understand why you would do that. If you could go ahead and stand here for me for a second, Chris. Do you have anything that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me before I put you in the car? So awkward. It's a bottle of Advil. That might explain why. I don't know how many you took. Alright, man, I'm going to go ahead and put you into my car. And then we're going to go ahead and take you down to the sheriff's office. Looking 18 dispatch. Show me 1065 to Paleto Bay Sheriff's Office. Alright, so I am headed to take this guy. I'm not sure why everybody's stopping. I don't have my headlight. Oh, do I? No. I didn't. So I'm taking him over here to the Sheriff's Office. I figured it's easier for me to go ahead and take him than anything else, so. Who would have known it would have turned into such an interesting afternoon? Alright, so... Wow, rude. Should be pulling them over, but I've got a guy in the back. It's, you know, it's one of those things you can't, when there's somebody in the vehicle, it doesn't matter if there's a huge shootout going on, you can't, you know, take them with you. So you've got to take care of them first. Once you drop them off, you know, you're free to, you know, go do whatever you need to do. But until then, you just have to, you know, take care of that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pull into the front here, and then get an officer to come pick them up. Alright, so after a little bit we had this sheriff deputy come out, and he's going to walk him in. I'm assuming through the back, because otherwise that was kind of weird to head that direction. The Paleto Bay Sheriff's Office has successfully managed 35 days without a narcotics arrest. Good work, team. Interesting. Alright, what are these cars parked like this for? I guess it's a normal thing, that's why there's no grass or anything there. Oh. That was shots fired. I think. Unless that's the ammunition. Sounded like it was over here, but
Man, watch where the fuck you walk.
I don't see where it could be. Yeah, it might be at the ammunition over here. It's the back of it. I believe over here has a firing range. So
Target license plate 09 Victor
Zero
Lincoln
citations.
Union 380
I'm not gonna bother him.
1099.
really, Van? Alright, so this guy clearly just ran a red light. So I want to go ahead and stop him real quick. We definitely had the green lights. I'm not entirely sure what he was thinking. I pull over, go, nope, straighten it up, straighten it up, straighten it up, straighten it up. Don't hit that pole. What's that clicking noise again? I wonder if it's just somebody working. I'm seeing some construction equipment there. Maybe it's just working on that house. I guess. Lincoln 18 dispatch. Show me 1011 out with a vapid van, minivan. License plate 1028 is a 87 David Mike Romeo 965. Occupied times one.
Target license plate 87 David Mary Robert 965. A warrant issued. Proceed with caution.
Alright, so stealthily I'm going to sneak in here and request backup. Local unit. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I want code 2. There you go. I'm actually going to make it a state patrol. Man, Adam 4 seems sad he had to do it. Alright, so this guy's definitely got a warrant, so I'm just going to order him out of the vehicle. But I'm going to wait till we get back up here. You know, these kinds of things, you still have to assume that, you know, they are who they say they are. You can't just walk up to the window and be like, oh, hey, you know, just making sure you are blah, 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 blah. You know, you got to actually do usually would be a code 5 where another officer pulls into the side and they order the suspect out of the vehicle. But in this particular case, you want to make sure that, you know, no matter what, you still have your bases covered. The only way to do that is to, you know, go ahead and order him out of the vehicle. Otherwise, you never know what's going to happen. Alright, so looks like I'm left by myself out here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out my combat pistol. Driver, step out of the vehicle. That's not my combat
Stop whatever the hell you're doing!
Get down the ground. Get down the ground. I don't know why it automatically switches over to that. Alright, man. Just right now, just for your safety, I'm going to go ahead and place you in handcuffs. If you could step over here with me. Well, what's going on is the registered owner of this vehicle has a warrant for their arrest, and I just need to double check and see if you are, you know, the person that has that warrant. So, if you don't mind, go ahead and bear with me. Can I get your name? Alright, Mr. Barry, bear with me just a minute. Alright, so you are definitely the one that is wanted. So at this point, I am going to be placing you under arrest. You have anything in your pockets that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me, or anything? Alright. So awkward. Alright, some used needles and a bag of balloons. Why didn't you tell me about these needles, man? If that would have poked me, you'd be in a lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. I'm going to go ahead and call a transport. Technically, I don't have to read him his rights until I am ready to question him. I'm not really going to question him because I didn't, I don't even know what the warrant is for. So I'm going to let that up for the investigators and whoever actually puts him into, the cells. So I'm not going to go ahead and read. I'm not going to read him his rights because it's just not necessary until you're ready to, ask questions. At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, and I'm not, going to ask him. Lincoln 18 dispatch, can I get a 1051 out to Procopio Drive? Go get this Vapid minivan hauled out of here. Yeah, read a lot of other people's videos, comments on their videos, and people complaining, oh, you didn't read the rights, and you really don't have to unless you're going to be asking them questions. If you're going to be asking questions about, them, besides, their basic driver's license and stuff, you have to provide that. But if you're going to ask them anything about what they did or, where they, do things like, anything really, you have to read them their rights because they are still under arrest. But you don't actually have to read them their rights until they're ready to answer questions, which, that's why they say you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in a court of law. And the reason they say that is because, you don't have to answer questions. But the only time you actually really have to, read them their rights is when you're going to be asking them questions. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and look at 18 dispatch. Show me 10-8 available for calls. Uh-oh. Look at 18 dispatch. Show me... I currently have a suspect fleeing. 1080, active 1080. A possible stolen vehicle. Heading eastbound, US Route 1. Northbound, US Route 1. Wow.
We've got a criminal resisting arrest.
Alright, so he is definitely running. We'll get some additional units.
Needed on Great Ocean Highway in Paleto Bay.
Oh! 1050 into a police officer. I'm not going to just throw my vehicle in front of him, but GTA cops would do that in a heartbeat. I, however, am not. Oh no. Oh! Oh, he just barely missed that. Oh my gosh. He is dead. A huge 1050. Huge 1050. Vehicle down. Vehicle down. Let me swap my siren. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. See, it always pulls out this gun. Get down on the ground. On the ground. Alright, dude. What the heck is going on? I'm assuming you stole that vehicle. The alarm was going off. Okay, so it is definitely stolen. Alright, man. Well, do you have anything that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me, or anything? Alright. Go ahead and search it really quick, and I'm going to go put you in the back of my vehicle. And you found a bank statement, a baton, a notebook with beautiful drawings. It's pleasant. Alright, man. Go ahead and sit in the back of the car for me. Go ahead and get my vehicle out of the road so he doesn't get hit. Alright, man. At this time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be provided to you by the courts. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you? Alright, dude. Well, where did you steal the car from? In here in Paleto? I mean, you realize where I saw you was right across the street pretty much from the police station, which means that you stole it pretty close. And probably more than likely right next to the fire department. It's awfully brazen, if you ask me. I mean, are you feeling okay? Do we need to call an ambulance or anything? I mean, that was a pretty nasty, you know, flip you did there. Think you're good? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and have you know, ambulance come out and look at you anyway. So if you just hold on for just a minute, and they'll be here just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and get the car towed away. Alright, so definitely called the EMS for him, because that was a pretty nasty. I don't know what happened. He just went straight and then all of a sudden ran right into, you know, this rock right here, or the stump. I guess it's a stump. Kind of looks like a rock though. And door fell off. I mean, it's pretty bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and call a tow truck. Get a tow truck out here. Get that towed away. I'm gonna get AT dispatch. Gonna get a 1051 out here to US Route 1 South.
All units, code 4.
Alright, so they showed he's okay, so we'll go ahead and take him down to the police station. And then that'll actually be the end of my shift, so. Yeah, I'm a huge fan of these longer LSPDFR videos. I see a lot of them that are, you know, 20, 25 minutes. And, you know, that's shorter than an episode of Cops for me, in my personal opinion. So I prefer these longer ones, you know, 40, 50 minutes, an hour. You know, I'm all about that. You know, trying out the new, you know, plugins and pulling people over, I'm always down with that. So, you know, all of the videos I record and I put on YouTube will always be, you know, longer episodes. Unless something happens, you know, like LSPDFR, you know, breaks down or you know, something like that, where it just suddenly stops working, and I'll be like, you know, yeah, at least it's a good video if something came out. So, and again, I just do this for fun. I mean, I have a blast recording videos. You know, playing games regardless is always going to be fun. I mean, who isn't it fun for? But punk. Looking at AT dispatch. I am at the sheriff's office in Paleto Bay. Alright, just like before, I'm going to go ahead and let this guy take him in. And then I am going to go 1042, which is ending the tour duty. Coming on is 1041, and ending the tour duty is 1042. 1 Lincoln 18 dispatch, show me 1042, leaving for the night. Alright guys, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate everything you guys do for, you know, not just, you know, the channel, but, you know, for everything that you do as a person, I guess. So, you know, please, if you like the video, please leave a like button. If you want to see more and you want to get updates, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as hard as you can. I'd really appreciate it. Other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week. I will be posting more, but just want you to guys have a wonderful rest of the week. And I will see you guys next episode.